What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. All right, I made a video yesterday and I realized it was way too long. It was an unboxing video and some gauze I won and all this and that. And I really didn't have my act together. So I'm going to try and make this quick so it's not 30 minutes because even I was bored after I watched it. So here are some of the coins I recently picked up. And don't forget these guys here too. All right. So this was an interesting buy. So the guy that was selling it on eBay, he sold it by weight. So it was like advertised whatever, however many grams of silver. And lo and behold, it's a total, I believe, of 27 coins. And I got them all below melt. So the pictures were blurry. I was not expecting a really good numismatic coins, but man, there's a mix. We got Mexican, Panama, Canadian, German, British, even a Russian coin, France, and New Zealand. But first, this is the guy one from Coin Crew. Thank you for finally shipping it to me. Actually, a really beautiful half-ounce Canadian. There are no spots on this whatsoever. Beautiful coin for free just by watching their channel during one of their auctions. I think this is worth 20 bucks. So thank you very much. And then here is a poopy. I think that's a matron large set. These are probably from 1817-ish, maybe 1849-ish. Anyways, you can't see the date. I don't know what to do with that. I might just give it to someone. All right. So, oh, and then this guy here was not part of the 168 gram silver mix. This was a separate purchase. Every now and then I'll go on eBay and I'll look for junk silver, either like a good deal on a roll. They usually go really, really quick, or a seller that just doesn't know what they're listing. So I don't know if you guys do this as well, but like I found this one. I think I paid like 14 bucks or something for it with free shipping, which is nothing, right? So the seller's like getting below melt versus going to a coin shop. I'm sure coin shop would give them at least 10 bucks for it. But I thought this was interesting. It's a 1934 and it is a Denver mint mark. So not a super rare coin, but rare enough where in this condition, I do believe it to be a $30 coin. So if I give someone a deal like 27, 26 bucks, it's a nice filler for their album, or if they just like to collect lower mintages or to complete their Walker set. Again, not an easy coin to find, but happy to pick it up for junk. Well, as cheap as junk is, but guys, some of the Walkers got up to like 280 bucks a roll. Now they're kind of coming down to reality. I think we're about 260 rolls the average. All right, so we're going to start showing the coins off that I got below melt, and I'm going to be listing these on eBay. I've already looked up every single coin, the ones I could make out. So we're going to start flying through this, and hopefully you guys learned something. And so we're going to start here with this 1968. This is the newest coin. It's an Olympic coin. It's definitely Mexican. 72 is the silver content. So any time on the Mexican coins you see LEY there with 0.72 and M for Mexico. That is the percentage. Really, really cool. I guess this would be the reverse. I'm not sure. Maybe this is the obverse. I have no idea. This is a cool coin, though. It's $12 in melt value. They made 27 million of these. I think, even though it's $12 melt, pretty confident I can get maybe about 18 bucks for this coin in the condition that it's in. So I'm very happy. Oh, and then all the Mexican coins have stuff on the edge. So, and we're going to show you why that's important on this Italy coin when we come across it. All right, next is your good old un peso. This one is from 1957. These are interesting. They're only 10% silver, but in this type of condition, I believe all day long I can get 10, maybe 12 bucks for it. So happy to sell that, and I do that with my the eBay standard shipping. So I am able to ship this for about 84 cents with tracking, which is cool. This next one is probably the most valuable coin in the lot. This is a Balboa coin from Panama. And these actually were made by the Philadelphia Mint here in the United States while we were, I guess, we're working on the Panama Canal. Very, very cool coin. We got the eagle over the crest, the shield. Got some swords, got some shovels, got some rifles, some basket of fruit, some type of trade. And I believe that part right there depicts the actual Panama Canal or maybe some sort of bridge. But anyways, again, very cool. And because it's from down there, they put the silver content. This is 90%. They put the grams, I believe it is 12.5 grams. And they did not make a lot of these. 450,000 minted of these. And in this type of condition, I think all day long, I can get $50, and then if someone sends this in to get graded and they get, you know, an MS, whatever, they got $100 plus coin. They're very rare in that nice of a condition. All right, next we have a German coin. So anytime you see an eagle like this, that's pretty extreme with like very sharp feathers and just a big crazy mouth. Germans have had this on their shields and stuff going way back in the day. And this is a 1951. The mint marks on the German coins below there is G. I'm not sure what that stands for. It's not what you think it is. I mean, G could be like Munich or something. But regardless, in this condition, this particular coin, they made 13.8 million. It's 62.5% silver, about a $5 melt or $5.50 melt. And something like this, and this quality, probably all day can get about 12, maybe $15. Again, with 84 cents shipping. And here is the same coin, a little bit nicer condition. And this is a D mint mark. And again, this one they made probably twice as many, but I think it's a little nicer condition. So I don't know, maybe 10, $12 for that one. All right, the next one, this is an Italian 500 lira. I think that's how you say it. And this threw me for a loop. I've never owned one of these coins or had one of these in my hands. So I was like, all right. So I looked it up, and I'm like, where's the freaking mint mark for the year, right? So there's the artist below there. Really, really cool coin. I'm not sure what queen this is on here. It's probably the Italian queen at the time, which I have no idea who that is. There's a bunch of different flags, which probably represent all the different territories or states of Italy. So it's like, all right, what's the year of this bad boy? And this is definitely proof. Like, I mean, look at my finger. That is incredible. So they don't make proofs of these, but some of them were actually proof-like. And it's definitely proof-like on these obverse, but it's definitely mirror-like on this reverse. And that is the Nina. Those are all the clumps of ships in the back there. So this one threw me for a loop, and I'm spending a little more time on it. But here is where you find the date. Remember, every coin has actually 3 sides, not 2. So let me see if I can show you that. So there it is, 1959 is the date. It's got some stars. Italiana. Repubblica of Italia. So Republic of Italy. So again, this is the very first year it came out. They did make a lot of these, and this particular one is about $7 in melt value. It's a pretty big coin. They made about 24 million of these. My guess is I looked at the comps. There are quite a few listed for $20 and under, but like no one has one this nice. Like even someone has like a graded one, but it's weird. It's like Unk details, and they're trying to get like $50 for it. So I think with this mirror-like finish, if I show that in my photos, I can easily get $30 for it because there's a lot listed for 20, but they all look like garbage compared to this beautiful example. So very happy with that, considering that's from 1959. Never had that in my possession either. So maybe you guys have a little more experience in collecting coins than I am. This is a Canadian 50-cent piece from 1941. That was obviously during the war, and these are all silver. We got King George the Fourth on here, and nothing real special about this one. 6.6 million of these minted. It's probably, under $4 a melt. No, I take that back. It's about $7.50 in melt value. All the Canadians are 80% silver unless they're super old. And this one they made 13.8 million. I think all day long I can get at least $10-12 for this coin. Even in the condition. It's not in greatest of condition, but very cool coin, and people do collect the 50-cent pieces and the quarters, just like they do United States. It's probably more Canadian collectors, but it is what it is. And then here are some Canadian quarters. All the Canadian quarters here I'm showing you are probably about $6 in the condition that they're in. They are 80% silver. These are a little newer ones with Queen Elizabeth when she had the little younger look on the coins. This is in 1941. A little environmental damage, but again, it's more for the silver numismatic value. So I think it's fair to say getting $6 or asking $6, even this one with the dent, is pretty good because people like to collect these and put them in albums. And for $6, it's a no-brainer. And then this is 62. Silver content on these, melt value on a Canadian is about $3.50. And today is June. What is today? I don't even know what day it is. It's June 6th, Tuesday. And I want to say silver is like close to $24. All right. So next it was a mystery. So in my last video, I had no idea what this was, but it's an 1896. And anytime you see a design like this where the writing or the font, it's definitely a Russian coin. So this is a 50 Kopek, 1896 to be exact. I've never ever owned a Russian coin, and this particular one is pretty rare. They only made like 245,000 of these, and even in this condition, I believe it's a $20 coin. It's about 10 grams, like 9.9 grams at 90% silver, and it's a pretty big coin. So maybe asking $20 for that, just for the rarity. Someone will like it. Next is the Kiwi. So New Zealand coin, 1934, very old sixpence. Obviously, that's when England was running New Zealand. Very, very cool tonnage on this one. These are 50% silver, and I think even in this condition, probably could get about $10 for it. Very nice coin. Again, numismatically, not melt-wise. Melt-wise, that sucker's not melting for a lot. It's maybe like it's probably around $2. Next, we have some old Canadian. It's an old Canadian 10-cent, 1911. These are weird. They're 92.5% silver. Did not make a ton of these. I think even with this ugly toning on it, it's easily a $10 dime. And then here we have a 1912, much, much nicer condition. This might pass for AU, possibly UNC. Pretty close to it. I mean, you always want to look at the details of the crown. Yeah, I would say that's AU, maybe XF. But again, a very nice coin, easily $10 coin. And then, we have a French coin. I love this design. This is so cool. So you got the rising sun, some sort of liberty here. And this is a 50-cent piece from 1917. Really, really nice condition. However, France made a lot of money. So they made 48 million of these. So that's a lot for something from 1917. But I believe in this condition, maybe $8. Again, beautiful example. And then next we're just going to dig into this pile here. So these are some of the coins where I was like, what are these? Had no idea. I can see this is an 1867. I've seen this obverse or this king before. It's Napoleon III or emperor. I guess it wasn't even a king. They're putting emperors on the coins in 1867. Or I'm sorry, 1867. And this is an actual franc. So I guess that was kind of like the dollar back then. $3 and some change melt. 83.5% silver. Only made 7.2 million of these. Probably $10 coin, even in this condition, just because it's so super old. And then I had some others here. I had no idea what this is. This looks like a battery to me, just how thick it is. But it's a 1907 something. Maybe English. I don't know. It looks like some sort of England coin. So if you guys know what this 1907 is, that'd be great. I will try Google images to see. And then this one here, again, it looks like some British coin. Can't make out the year. That's Queen Victoria. Back in the day, no year, no mint mark, no year on that. And then we have a Netherlands coin here, Wilhelmina. This is the princess that took over the Netherlands when she was like 11. This is obviously her a little older. Yeah, 1918. I think she took the crown in like 1890 something. But is this worth anything? Yeah, $5. They only made 4 million of these. It's a pretty rare coin, but again, nice $5 piece of historic silver. And then we've got a really old 10 cent, 1936. Got King George V on it. And this one's kind of not the greatest in condition, but again, 3.2 million of these, 80% silver, a couple bucks for melting. Maybe a $5 coin for somebody's collection. And then here we have some Britain sixpences, 1879, super old. Queen Victoria on that one. And maybe $10 just because they only made 3 million of these and 92.5% silver. And then here we've got, this is definitely a German coin. I could not make it out anything because it looks like a battery on the other side. And what do we got here? Another sixpence, 1896 or something. Yep, it's 1896. And this one maybe like $5 in that condition. This is a definitely newer 10 cent Canadian. A couple bucks for that. It's nothing special. And then this is definitely a German coin of some sort. A mint mark on the bottom there. See the two A's. And this is a 50 Pfennig, 1876. Super old. And this one, 7.2 million. I think this is a $10 coin just because it's so freaking old. And then we've got another old, this is a 3 pence Queen Victoria, super old, 1874. Very cool. And at least $8-10 coin. And then last but not least is a really cool toned Queen Victoria coin, 6 pence. Really cool toning on each side, 1892. That one they didn't make a ton of either, 3.3 million, and I think easily I can get $10 for this one. So anyways, that is everything that I got to list. 27 coins. Again, it's just big mix of stuff. I do this to kind of learn, guys. So I don't know, like, is that something you could see yourself doing? Maybe some guys like going to coin shops and they like digging through the silver, that's kind of like in the pile where they'll just sell it to you over face value. But always love the big chunky coins. Like, those are always my favorite. So I always like focus on those. The little ones are cool too. Don't get me wrong. I've sold a lot of little coins. I definitely like the quarter sizes was cool that we ran into a Russian coin. Again, this is just a hodgepodge of coins, but I think it's fun. So processing all these coins does take time, but I do it for fun. It is my hobby. I like to share these coins with you. And again, that's what makes my channel different. Everything you see in my videos is always listed for sale in my eBay store. And if it's not, it's probably because I already sold it or I used it like as a trade in silver with the my local coin shop. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one when I get the next collection in. Bye-bye.